Hi everyone, welcome to Green Monk TV. I'm here at the SAP TechEd event in Berlin with Gregor Wolf.
Yep.
Gregor, you were involved with the Innovation Weekend, and your entry in the Innovation Weekend was actually the winning entry. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, we met up at Sunday for this 30 hours event, Innovation Weekend. And first we were introduced to some new cool technology SAP provides, and they also had people around which can help us during the weekend using that technologies.
Okay.
And Marilyn Pratt set up before in the SCM Wiki, she set up some business cases. And the business case our team took up was on how can non-profit organizations measure their marketing activities better.
Ah, interesting. So great. So, I mean, just a bit of background on the Innovation Weekend. It was where a group of kind of coders got together and had a competition to see who could create the coolest application.
Not only coders. The invitation got out also for the business process expert, as SAP calls them. But mostly, unfortunately, not unfortunately, most of them were coders. But actually in our team, we had a lot of coders, but also a business guy, Phil, who did the presentation with me. We got together and we did actually no coding. We just used the tool called the BI on Demand, an SAP solution which can everyone try on his own also.
Yep.
Just go to bi.ondemand.com. And then we prepared, we had actually some test data available, and we prepared that, put it into BI on Demand, and that worked out really, really well.
So what does your application do?
We have one part which is also available on the iPad, but the cool stuff we've really made was available for the iPhone.
Yeah.
There is an iPhone app on BI on Demand, and it's really nice to get into here with augmented reality.
Okay, so tell me, you said it was about non-profit organizations and marketing.
Yep.
Tell me a little more about what it actually does.
As a case we thought about here with geocoding was they had donation pots spread around Berlin.
Donation pots, so places where people can leave money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And we thought the case could be the one who's collecting the money from the pots does this equipped with some mobile device with a GPS locator.
Yep.
And then when he counts the money, he directly puts it into the system, and we know the location where it was collected.
Okay.
And that will then be later displayed on a map where you can see are the funds raising or the funds going down.
So you can see on the camera using augmented reality where you're getting the more or the fewer donations, and you change your marketing, I guess, depending where.
Yep.
Awesome. Can you give me a quick look at it?
Yeah. So here we see the map with the donations by the location, and the red arrows show us the donations are going down, and we see different areas where in some areas we have rising donations. And what we can do is we can also switch in augmented reality mode. And then when we turn around our iPhone here, we actually see the direction of the donation pot. And here we can also go into the details and check what is the alert here. The alert was, in this case, we raised so many donations which were over the average. So that seems to be a good place for donations.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and here we had this high event of donations.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And Gregor, you said you didn't do any coding. Come on.
No, absolutely. Yeah, we when we were done with that, we started some coding on ABAP.
Right.
On other projects. We had time to do that because the tools we used.
This is just the tools in Business on Demand.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Wow.
The coding we did was some formulas in Google spreadsheets to get the data prepared.
Wow. Fantastic. That's been brilliant. Fantastic. Thanks a million, Gregor.
Yeah. Thank you. Welcome.